Good evening, good morning, and slash or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Final Fantasy Friday's episode 21. It's been, I think, 2 weeks since the last episode, so I think we have a little bit to catch up on. Okay, so hang on a second. Yeah, I had a bit of breakfast in my mouth. Still. Yeah, that's it gone. Right, let's get cracking. As you know, with all the E3 hype and all that out of the way, we've all had time to settle in. Breathe in and breathe out. We're there, we did it. E3's gone, and it was fantastic. And Square Enix has revealed some more possible bullshit about their current games. So, first piece of news obviously revolves around Final Fantasy 15, as we know everyone's been going crazy about this game. If you haven't heard, go watch episode 20, which I discuss how it was renamed. I don't believe I said why it was remade, but you can go Google that, because I don't think I have enough time, because it's quite a long story and it's a good read as well. But yes, Final Fantasy 15 will have multiple sequels. Yes, they're doing the whole Fabula Nova Crystallis thing, so if you expected FF16 in the next few years, you can forget it. It's part of a series called Final Fantasy Versus. As you can see at the end of the trailer, it says part of the Versus Epic. A world of the Versus Epic, that's what it says. So Versus is going to be this massive kick-ass saga thing with all these Final Fantasy 15 games in it, and it's going to span out over God knows how many years. Now they're doing the same as they did with Final Fantasy 13, Fabula Nova Crystallis, so I think it's pretty much clear to establish that Final Fantasy 15 won't be a Fabula Nova Crystallis game. It'll be a Versus game, so they're still keeping the Versus, thing in there. A fun fact for you guys, ever since the first Versus trailer, it was renamed Final Fantasy 15. Well, they were thinking about it anyway, so it has been known as Final Fantasy 15 for a while. And finally we're getting it next year, so that has been confirmed. We will be getting it next year. Now this other piece of Final Fantasy 15 news kind of pissed me off a bit, and it may have online multiplayer. Yes, you heard right, not an online game, a proper multiplayer / story DLC. Now, I think they're doing either or. I don't think they're going to be you're having one of these or you might not be having any. I think they're going to be doing either or, either online multiplayer or story DLC. Which, to be honest, I don't want any of them. But since they're having sequels, I think the online multiplayer would make more sense, and I would be happier to play that than buy all this DLC for one game, buy the next game, buy all the DLC for that one. It's not going to be fun. That's not what people want. But let me know what you guys think to this online multiplayer / story DLC thing. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Who knows? I don't anyway. This other piece of news, which I think is some classic Square Enix bullshit, is that Final Fantasy 15 originally started off as a musical game. Yes, it was not like Theatrhythm, or however you want to pronounce it. It was supposed to have big song numbers, happy, cheery, hallelujah, and the heroes are alive at the sound of music. No, it was supposed to be like that. Like Noctis would kill the bad guys and burst out in song and all that. It'd be fantastic and wow, they're amazing. I don't know what to make of that. You guys, let me know what you think. Would you have liked to have seen this as a musical? Go crazy. Tell me what you think. Lightning Returns news now. Not really news, just some more new features. And by new features I mean there's lots of new screenshots on, especially the costumes as well. There's more basis on the costumes. You can see there's quite a lot. You can dress her up as Lightning from Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2, which I think they'll do if you have a save, because I remember you got an extra fragment if you had a save from Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2, you get an extra fragment. You needed it to complete the collection. It wasn't like one you didn't need, you needed it. But I think that's what they're going to do with this. There's also a Final Fantasy Realm Reborn costume, like Miqo'te, is that how you pronounce it? Miqo'te? I don't know, the cat lady. You can dress her up as one of the cat ladies. I think you're going to have to purchase the game as well to get that. But the costumes look pretty cool, and I watched a video on it, how they showed how Lightning has changed from 13 to Lightning Returns, and I was a bit cynical on this. I didn't think she'd changed much, but how wrong I was. She has changed a lot, and the graphics have improved quite drastically, I must say. Good, for the good as well, yeah. I'm looking forward to it now. It has been pushed back to February next year, which I'm kind of bummed out about, but they might bring it forward, who knows. Okay, so some Kingdom Hearts 3 news. Yay, the game everybody loves for some reason. is that Square Enix said they revealed the game too early, which means we can expect to see this within the next decade. Yes, Square Enix said, I believe 2 days after the trailer was released, that they have admitted that they showed Kingdom Hearts 3 too early. They showed a bit of gameplay. I don't know if you'd call it gameplay, but technically you saw a bit of slower fighting and all that. But so this possibly means that that they're going to do another Versus thing. They revealed Kingdom Hearts 3 far too early. People are getting far too excited for it far too early, and it's just not going to happen anytime soon. And on the last episode, I spoke about the release dates, and they weren't confirmed then, and people were expecting Kingdom Hearts next year or the year after. There is no way you will see Kingdom Hearts 3 next year. I'm telling you, they haven't. See that E3 trailer? They had done nothing on the game. They'd done absolutely nothing to it. They'd made that CG trailer. That wasn't even real gameplay when he was fighting. That wasn't even. It was just generic footage that they'd made, and they're going to lose a lot of fans because of that. People are pretty bummed out about it, but it has won a lot of Best of Show awards for some reason. It's not even. It's like a 30-second trailer, but still, I'm not one to be too cynical about it. So this last piece of news correlates to a poster that was seen outside E3, and if you don't know about this story, I'll fill you in. Now, I believe it was on the day of the Square Enix booth. There's a poster of Lightning Returns, like the ones you get inside the bus stations, the big massive ones, and it lights up and everything. There was one of them outside E3, and it had all the consoles it would be on at the bottom. Now it said it'd be on PlayStation, PlayStation Live, Xbox Live, and also said it'd be on PC. Everyone went fucking crazy because a proper Final Fantasy on the PC, everyone would love, like a proper one. Proper Final Fantasy. Not an online piece of garbage. But, yes, not ever has a proper Final Fantasy, ever been released on PC for its first canon of games. Square Enix don't do PC that much, really. They really don't. I mean, Tomb Raider and all that are on PC, granted, but they're not really Square Enix games, they just publish them. But I think it would be good on PC, but everyone went crazy, and I can confirm for you it shall not be on PC. This was an error. The poster was taken down instantly when people started, conjuring up ideas about it. So this last piece of news kind of correlates into today's talk. I'm not going to talk much about it because I want you guys to go on and tell me what you think. Square Enix said the other day there that if the Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD remakes do well, Final Fantasy XII will be the next one to get remade. I shouldn't really have said remade, it's more of a remaster, but technically they are remaking them for the new consoles, so I think obviously they're going to do well. What are they thinking about? People are going to go fucking crazy for these games, and they've not even played. The pre-orders are probably went through the roof. You get all this extra stuff, you get the last mission and everything, the international versions, people go crazy for these things. I want to know what you guys think. What Final Fantasy game do you want to see most as a remake or remaster? I think I know the answer to this, so I'm going to leave you guys to it. So thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out other videos. I'm doing other stuff now in case you haven't missed it. Everyone's pissed off at me. I apologise. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you stick around for more. Ciao!